Hey everybody, Mitch here, little end of day review. If you caught the stream shortly after the London close, the 11:30 to 12:30 Central Time with me, you likely already probably heard enough about the pre-market and how we got this move up. If not, go ahead and watch that back. But overall, pretty much behaved the way we expected. I was looking at this kind of 85 area as our ceiling on the day after thinking maybe we could get that extension after London. Just didn't shape up. What I do have on the screen here is the intraday profile. What I talked about during the stream over the lunch hour was the shape was kind of compelling you to this middle balance area and potentially the stronger number down here at 76.15 on ES, which was also kind of in line with where we had to break out pre-London close to get the acceleration higher. So once we rejected the top of this area, my assumption was just kind of a grindy chop into this kind of supportive zone, which happened. We looked like we were going to get that pin kind of at this strongest support on the intraday profile with a chance to even shove or fail down to this 75.25 SPX or 95 on ES, which was just under the opening print. That would have been quite a move. But we obviously got a very strong bid from that support in the last 5 minutes to close up here at the top of this intraday range. None of this would have been surprising if you were on the stream. I thought we would grind and chop. I actually thought we would do more of this kind of bar coding in this upper range, but we could never recover it. And we could never actually sell below until the very, very last 10 minutes. Why is that? I think we covered it enough on the stream, but the idea is everything that's below you is kind of passively setting a floor for you. And because there was so much of this kind of dealer long position underneath, there was no real risk to fall much further unless you had some really strong volatility. And if we look at VIX, we got a little rise up the last little bit, but nothing to like really send us anywhere scary. Just kind of just a slow, steady grind down into this most supportive area. So profile performed pretty admirably, I think, especially if you look from the pre-market and where we had to break out and what we had to hold for our floor. We held this at the open. We rejected this and then broke through it, which gave us some nice acceleration to the top of this range, at which point we could see right here, shortly after we got to the top again, the intraday positioning showing us why we likely were not going to go too much higher unless we had some really strong bidding to get us up in here. But we will see what we get the rest of the week. Stay tuned on stream. Watch Ron and Alan tonight, Jake in the morning. Christian and I will be back tomorrow. Take care.